Yeah, student, is it audible now? I think now it's audible, right? So there was some technical disturbance. So I think now it is sorted out. Yes? Yes, student. Fine. So in the last class, we have completed the Boolean algebra and logic gates. So what concepts we have seen there? So whatever the standard model of questions we have seen, and some concepts, I mean, based on what questions have been asked frequently. So we have revised them in a brief way. So today it's time for K-map. So let's get started with K-map. So from introduction point of view, if I ask you why K-map is used, so again, the simplest answer, what I can say is, K-map is used to simplify Boolean expressions, but the main difference is in Boolean algebra, we don't have any systematic technique. Okay, so it is like hit and trial methods. You have more experience, very quickly you are able to get the answers. You don't have experience, then it you don't know how much time you take to solve a particular problems. Okay, so apart from it, K-map having one more benefit compared to Boolean algebra, that is, using K-map, we can handle the expressions which contains basically the don't care combinations. So don't care combination, if we have, then we can easily handle using K-map. Okay. So like in every cases, in this case also, I have given the classifications based on what we are going to complete this topic. So here, mainly the first category which I am saying is finding simplified expression in SOP or POS form. And second one is finding simplified expression in don't care cases, finding PI and EPI, and based on N minus K concept. This is a formula actually. So let's get started. So here, so basically in GATE exam, so they will be giving you something like this. I haven't written the big language here statements. So, but overally, if we solve these model questions, we can easily complete the chapters very quickly, and all the questions we should be able to answer. Anyway, so let's solve this. And in every cases, I would be happy if you can participate in the discussions for finding PI and EPI. Okay. So let's start with the first questions, where y of ABCD, I have given the mean terms. So here the requirement is obtain the simplified expressions in SOP and POS form. So please use your skill and do let me know what is the corresponding answer for the first questions. Okay. So here the mean terms I have given is mean term 1, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 14, and 15. Okay. So let me know what is the answers. If not answer, if you are doing the grouping, how many quad, octet, and all, how many groups you are getting basically, just try to answer it. One quad, that's all. Let us see. one quad, and some of you are saying some different answers. Somya, Mayank, Renu Advi, Pusan, you have different answers. Let's see. So first of all, it's a 4 variable case, isn't it? So let me draw the map here. So first I'm drawing a 4 variable K map. This side is your AB and this is your CD, because the mean term expression is given. So I would like to solve this using soft format. A bar, B bar, A bar, B, AB, and this is your AB bar. This is C bar, D bar, this is C bar, D, this is CD, and this is CD bar. If I try to plot it, mean term 1 is here. Mean term 4, 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, and 14. Okay. Anushka, you have responded. Anyway, let's see. In case you have doubts on this, you can refer. This is what is the corresponding mean term table. Okay. I mean, mean term or max term, whatever you can say. For 4 variable case, this is what is the numbers. I mean, these are the places where the corresponding mean term or max term numbers are there, right? So, according to that only, I have done it. So, if I try to see how many groups possible, so I have one quad possible here, very clearly visible. One quad is possible. And then how do I cover the rest of the mean terms? So I can have a pair like this, and I can have a pair like this. That's all. So if I ask you what is the expression corresponds to this, so it is A bar B. Okay, from row, and from column you get it is D bar, A bar B D bar. And for this, A from row and from column you get it is C. And from this you get, this is from row you get B bar and then C bar D. So the expression, if I ask you, so it is AC plus A bar B D bar plus B bar C bar D. This is the answer. So let me know how many PI are there, how many EPI are there in this case. How many PI are there and how many EPI are there in this case. PI stand for prime implicant, EPI stand for essential implicants. How many are there? Any idea? So if you see number of PI in this case, how many? Prime implicant means nothing but the number of groups you made. So can we have more number of groups in this case? So PI, how many? So number of group I made is 3. But you should also check whether we have the redundant groups. You should check for that as well. Isn't it? So what are the possibility then? Okay, if I check for possibilities, PI4, I can have a group like this. This is one group possible. I mean, of course, redundant one, but this is one group possible. Anything else is possible. I can have a group like this. Anything else is possible. Anything else is not possible. So number of PI, if you see 3 plus 2, it is 5. Isn't it? Number of PI is 5. EPI are nothing but 3 in these cases, because all these terms which we got, so they are containing at least one mean term which is not covered by multiple group. So naturally EPI is 3. This is what is your answer. Isn't it? So If I ask you, Mayank is saying Y. So what is your answer? Are you getting the same 5? So what is PI? PI is nothing but maximum number of possible groups. That's what we call PI. Okay. So here maximum number of possible group is 5 only, na? I mean, we don't have any other possibility. And you cannot say it is 3. If you say it is 3, you justify why these red circles cannot be considered PI, right? So it is naturally PI is 5 in this case, and EPI is naturally 3. Please repeat PI and EPI. PI is nothing but maximum number of grouping possible. So already we have done 3, 2 more grouping possible. I should take care while doing this grouping that a smaller group is not contained inside a bigger group. I mean, I cannot say this is what is one group. This is what I cannot say. Why you cannot say? If I do like that, a smaller group is complete inside a bigger group. Okay. So naturally, so the maximum possibility is 5. So EPI is 3. And if you want to get its corresponding, this is nothing but your SOP notation. But if I ask you to have pause notation, then how do you deal with this? So how do you deal with this? If I say for pause, so if it is say for pause, so you have to plot its corresponding max terms. So what are the max terms? So max term 0, 1 is there, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, then 4 is here, 5, 7. So what are the max terms actually? Max terms are nothing but 0. I mean the missing index, 2, 0, 2, 0, 1, 2, then 3 you have, 4 is present, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So 3, 3, 8, yeah. So 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 8 here, 9, 11, 10, 12, and 13. Yeah, these are the 8, these things, right? So again, if I write this is your AB and this is your CD, so here it is A plus B, here it is A plus B bar, here it is A bar plus B bar, and here it is A bar plus B. C plus D, C plus D bar, this is C bar plus D bar, and this is C bar plus D. The notation you should not forget. So tell me in this case, how many groupings possible? Can I have possibility of quad, octet? Octet anyway is not possible. Quad is possible. I mean, collection of 4. I don't think quad is also possible. If quad is not possible, then the only option we have is we should go with the pairs or singles. If I think that way, this is one grouping possible. I mean, this one. Then I have this one possible. Then I have this one possible. Then I have this one possible. Isn't it? So there are basically 4 pairs in these cases. Again, you know a concept, the K-map doesn't provide the unique expressions. Expression can be, a single map can have multiple expressions. Isn't it? So that's why in this case, you may have possibilities, sir. You may say, sir, why can't I take a collection like this? Some of you might be doing this way. Some of you might be interested to this way. So you may say, so see the black color. I mean, I'll be doing a group like this. I'll be doing a group like this. I'll be doing a group like this. And I'll be doing a group like this. This is what also one more possibilities. So both way you can do. So that's what I'm saying. K-map doesn't provide unique expressions. Expression may not be unique always, right? So the collection of green is one set, that is one way, and the collection of black is other way. So if I write with respect to the black pens, okay. So for the black pen, if I see for this one, so from row I get A plus B, and from column you get it is C bar. For this black one, you get A plus B bar from row, and from column you get it is D bar. And from this, if you see, you get A bar plus B bar from row, and from column you get it is C. And for this one, from row you get it is only B, and from column you get C plus D. And finally, you have to do product of them. So that will give you the final answers. Otherwise, if you want to go with the green one, you can go like that, no issues. So this is how you deal with. So I have given you the logic now. how to get the expression in the SOP or in the POS forms. Hopefully this logic is clear. So the second one I am not solving. Okay, so it's like almost the same category. Okay, the second one is same category. You please solve it, or anyone. I mean, can you tell me how many groups possible in the second case? 0, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Or anyway, let us solve it for practice purpose. Yeah, how many groups possible in this case? I have given you the logic now, right? How to get the answers in the SOP and POS form. So I am not going to solve the both of the way now. So I'll just give you the groups. So let us practice the groups. It's a 4 variable case again. This is your AB and this is your CD. So 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, and 14. So how many? 4, 8, 12, 3, 3, 6, yeah, 12. But instead of 1, sorry, I did a mistake, right? These all are actually zeros because we are plotting the max terms, right? It is not 1, they are the max terms. So max terms are denoted by zeros. Max terms are denoted by zeros. Okay. So here, very clearly, I can see I have a possibility of octet. So 1 octet is straight away, this is 1 octet. 1 octet and 4 pairs. So if this is an octet, quad is anyway, I don't see any quad possible. So this is 1 pair. Then you have, this is 1 pair. Then this is 1 pair. And this 1 pair. Is that you are saying? If yes, the answer is yes. So you have 1 octet and 1 pair. So if I ask you, what is the expression for this octet? So what are the answers? So this is your C bar D, and this is your CD, and this is your CD bar, and this is C bar D bar. This is your A bar B bar, this is your A bar B, this is your AB, and this is your AB bar. So what is the expression we'll get for this one? From row we'll not get anything, from column we'll get D. So that's what one concept I was saying. So it's a 4 variable map. It's a 4 variable map, you can see. And in this case, I have done the grouping by considering 2 raised to power 3 number of cells. I mean, octet is collection of 8, which is 2 raised to power 3. So the corresponding term I'm getting from this group is nothing but 4 minus 3, which is 1. So to give you a very generic formula, what I can say is, in a n variable K map, if group is framed by selecting 2 raised to power K number of cell, then the resulting term contain n minus K number of literals. So for instance, it's a 3 variable map. You see this example. It's a 3 variable map. Okay. And that means n is 3 here, right? And if I'm taking this one, I mean, this particular quad, which is 2 raised to power 2 number of cell. So the corresponding term is containing n minus K, 3 minus 2, 1 number of literals. But if I'm checking for this particular pair, okay, so here n is 3 and K value is 1 for this. So 3 minus 1, it is containing 2 number of literals. That's what it means. So here, if you see, I have written a concept based on n minus K concept, okay? So the question might be framed like, if in a 6 variable map, if a group is consist of 2 raised to power 4 number of cells, then how many literal the expression will contain corresponds to that group. So you have to give the answers using this formula. And if you want to solve this one using if you want to give its corresponding, what I can say is SOP form. So what you'll be doing then? So because 12 are nothing but what? 12 are max terms. So you have only 4 mean terms. So what are the mean terms which are missing here? So 2 is missing, then 3, 4 is missing, 7, 8 is missing, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14 is missing. Only 2, 4, 8, 14. So 2, 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, and 14. So these are what the places left. In this case, how many grouping possible? Yes, tell me. I mean, this is what I'm getting in the pause form. This answer I'll get in pause form. If I say, tell me SOP, then you have to group the corresponding mean terms. So if I know the max terms, the missing terms are nothing but the mean terms. So if I see, so here, this is what the map I'm getting. So I can't see any possibility of quad or pair or octet like that. So only possibility, the all are the single only. So these are the single. So in this case, you have to get 4 terms. Each one group will contain 1 term. Okay, so this is what the analysis. Now, let's see the third category. So here, intentionally, the questions I have given here don't care combinations, right? See this Y3. So tell me, so what is the answer of this Y3? So 1, 3, 5, 8, 9, 11, 15, and don't care 2 and 13. Second question is again with respect to don't care, but here I have given with respect to max terms. Okay, so again I'm erasing this. I need space. Compared to the whiteboard format. So in this technology, it is quite convenient to teach because of this copy pasting technique. I'm saving a lot of time. Imagine if I'm writing this much of things in board, how much time I will take, isn't it? Yeah, tell me for this one. So how many groups you'll get in this case? A bar, B bar, A bar, B, AB, AB bar, C bar, D bar, C bar, D, CD, and CD bar. Okay, mean term 1. Where is mean term 1? 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, 14, and don't care 2. 0, 1, 3, 2. This is a don't care, and 13. 12, 13. This is what is you don't care. Okay, so this is what is the map we are getting. So how many pairs, I mean, how many groups you'll get? How many groups you'll get? Any idea? I can see this is one quad possible, collection of 4. Then I can see this is one collection possible. Then I have, this is one collection possible. Yes. And then one octet, one pair. Octet is not possible, Anushka. I don't think you have octets. One quad, what? 2 quads I have already covered up now. Till now, I have covered 2 quads. Then to cover this one, I can have a grouping like this. So 3 quads. 3 quads. And what is left? Only this is left. To cover this, you can have a pair like this. So you have 4 quads. One for this. If I ask you what is the expression for this, from row you get B bar, and from column you get G. From this, if I ask you, you get it is C bar D. From this, if I ask you, from row you get A, and from the, you get it is D. Okay, na? So 3 pairs, 3 quads and 1 pair. For this, if I ask you, you get it is A, B bar, and you get C bar. A, B bar, C bar. B bar D, C bar D, AD plus C. So you are getting this answer? Yes or no? See, actually in the K map, if you do mistake, if you don't visualize the things properly, So if a quad is possible, but if you are doing by mistake pair by ignoring the quads, then the expression what you'll get, it will be again, there will be a scope to minimize it, which is not expected, right? So you should pay sufficient attention to answer such kind of questions. Okay, so next question, if I ask you, hmm, 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 huh, mhm, oh, oh, একটু পরে কথা হবে, একটু পরে কথা হবে। Yeah, similar questions, but here we have the max terms. Max term 1, 0, 1, 3, 2, then 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15. 15 is don't care, and you have 14. So 3, 4, 8, 4, 4, 8, and 7. So 4, 5, 7. This is what one don't care. So this is the corresponding map. So tell me, in this case, if I ask you to do the grouping, how many pair and all you'll get? Two quads and two pairs. Is that what all of you are getting? Same answer? Two pairs and two quads. Let's see. This is what one quad I can see here. Then this is what is the second quad I can see. Isn't it? This and this is what my third quad. And this and this is my fourth quad. So four quads. There is no need of any pairs and all. Okay. So you can see here. So let me again highlight. This horizontal one is 1. Okay. See here I'm highlighting. This horizontal one is 1. This is one pair. I mean, this is one group, a one quad. Then collection of this and this is 1, 2. Collection of this and this is 1, 3. And then this one, 4. Okay. You can write the corresponding expressions. Okay. Then one more questions I have taken, which is based on a 5-variable map. So this question you may expect to in GATE 22, because last time in GATE 2016 they have asked question based on 5-variable map. Now let us try to solve these questions with respect to a 5-variable map. So let me again copy this. So the mean term combination 0, 1, 5, 6, 9, 13, 14, 17, 21, 22, 25, and 29. So you know very well, in 5 variable map, we used to have 2 individual map. This is one map, and this is one map. Okay. In this map, A is 0. In this map, A is 1. BC, DE. Again, you have BC and DE. B bar, C bar, B bar, C, BC, and BC bar. D bar, E bar, D bar, E, DE, and DE bar. Similarly, DE, D bar, E bar, DE bar, DE, and D bar, E, DE bar. Okay. If I ask you what the mean term, again, if you want to see, you can see. This is what is the corresponding structures. The numbers are 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7. Like this is like a 4 variable map. And next 16, 17, 19, 18, 20, 21, 23, 22, 28, 29, 31, 30, 24, 25, 27, 26. So this is what is the standard 5 variable map. So using that reference, if I ask you to plot it, so let me plot mean term 0, mean term 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 11, 10, 12, 13, 15, and 14. Okay, then 16, 17, 19, 18, 20, 21, 23, 22, 24, 25, 27, 26, 28, 29. Yeah, that's all right. 4, 2, 3, 7, 7, 5, 12. 4, 4, 8, 4, 12. Yeah. This is what? All of you are getting the same map? Yes or no? Okay. So tell me how many groupings we'll have in this case. So what is the technique actually? You should think like you have one map and this is one map. If you put one map over the other one, where are they overlapping? So based on that, okay, so you can decide where you'll be doing the grouping. So one thing I can tell, so this collections, if I put one map over other, so this column and this column will overlap. So if I ask you what is the corresponding answer will you get from, I mean, it is octet basically I'm saying. So I'll not get anything from A because in A, I mean, A value is changing. A is 0 and A is 1. I'll not get anything from A. Even I'll not get anything from BC because all BC are changing. There is not a constant BC. So what is you will get? So you will get here D bar E from this. So with respect to this, you will get D bar E. Then my target is to cover off all the mean terms, right? So I can see, so this is one pair. I mean, we don't have any option to cover this one. Okay. And I have one more for this as well to cover this one. So I need this. So what is the answer you'll get for this? So from A, you'll get A bar. And from row, you'll get it is B bar, C bar. And from column, you'll get it is B bar. Similarly, for this, if I ask you, you get it is A bar. From row, you'll get it is C. From column, you get it is DE bar. Okay. Then what is left? You are left with only this one. So how do you cover this one? So what do you think? This one should be single or what? This one should be single or what? So this one I'm getting what I'm saying. This one which is left out. So should I do a single grouping like this or anything else? Any idea? If you understood the remaining grouping, you should tell me now. So some of you might be thinking, sir, you have done this grouping and this way. But why you have done this is individual? I have done this, or let's say if you ask me, sir, why you have done this individual? I have done it individual because for this one, I don't have anything here. I mean, if I put one map over other one, there is no overlapping. Yes. One octet. And what? Is it a single one or what I should get? I can say this and this one is forming a pair. Yes or no? Forming a pair. Because if I put one map over these two cells are overlapping. So from this, you'll not get anything from A because A value changing. From row, if I ask you, B bar C is constant. And from column, if I ask you, this is DE bar. This is the corresponding answers. All of you are getting the same answer, I believe, right? Okay, fine. So similarly, you try this one. So this is what I have given with respect to maximum, again, a 5 variable cases. Please try this. I'm not solving this. 3, 4, 7, 11, 15, 19, 21, and 23, 27, 28, 29, and 31. So now, these questions which I have taken here. So this is find the number of PI and number of EPI. So how do you get number of PI and number of EPI? So PI means, maximum number of groups possible. So this is one possibility, this is one possibility, this is one possibility, this is one possibility, and this is one possibility. Although the groups are redundant, but still I'm going with more and more number of grouping, but I should make sure a smaller group is not completely inside a bigger group. And apart from this, anything else is possible? Yes, I can see. This and this is also possible. So number of PI I made is basically 6 in this case. And if I ask you how many EPI are there, EPI are nothing but here 0 in this case. Why EPI is 0? Because if I'm observing, there are 6 group I made. For PI, I made 6 group. And all the 6 group, if I check, not a single group is there which is containing one min term exclusively. Let's say if I'm targeting this particular, pair. So this particular pair is containing 2 min terms, 1 and 1, this one, right? But both of the min terms are covered by multiple group. A PI is set to EPI if it is containing one min term exclusively, or it means it is not covered by, it should contain at least one min term, which is not covered by multiple group, right? But we are not getting that way in this case. So number of PI is 6, number of EPI is 0. So tell me now, for this case, for the second case, so how many PI and how many EPI you have? For this case, how many PI and how many EPI you have? So first thing you should try for grouping. Octet is not possible. So I'm making a quad. This is one quad possible. This is one more quad possible, 2. This is one more quad possible, 3. And all the diagonal, this is one more quad possible, 4. Right? So you can see here, total 4 number of this thing possible. Anything else can you have? How many grouping we did in this case? 4 grouping we did. Any other grouping can you make? You cannot say, sir, I'll be making a group something like this. If you say I'm making group like this, it means you are putting a smaller group inside a bigger group. That is what is not allowed. Isn't it? Similarly, you cannot say I can make a group like this. It's nonsense. And if you say, sir, I'll be putting this and this again one, it's not possible because these 4 diagonals are in itself a part of a quad, and you cannot have further grouping by considering this one and this one together, right? That's what is not possible. So am I saying PI is 7? Let's see. So this is how many I did now. As of now, I did 4, right? 4 grouping. Anything else is possible? I can see this is one possibility. You see here, if I'm doing grouping like this, I am not putting a smaller group entirely inside a bigger group. So 4, 1, 5. Then you have 5 plus 1, 6. This is one possibility. 6. 6. And then you have, this is one possibility. 7. So number of PI in this case is nothing but 7. And how many EPI are there if I ask you? So EPI, so now you have to check. So among these all PIs, how many groups are there which is containing one mean term exclusively? So I can see, so this is API, right? Because this one is not covered by multiple group. I mean, it is containing at least one mean term which is not covered by multiple group. So this one is covered by multiple group. This one is covered by multiple. This is covered, but this is not covered by multiple group. So 1. Similarly, this one is not covered by multiple group. So 2. This one is not covered by multiple group. So 3. And this group. So this one, all of them are covered by multiple groups. So this is not a EPI. So total 7 we did. 3 we have qualified. 4th one, this is not a EPI. 4. This pair is not a EPI. 5. This pair is also not API. 6, and this is also not API. So basically 3 PIs, I mean 3 EPIs and 7 PIs. Hopefully all of you are getting the same answer. Yes or no? So finding simplified expression in soft pause we have seen. Finding simplified expression don't care we have seen. Finding PI, EPI we have seen. And what is n minus k concept also, I have given you the logic. Okay. So if there is any questions from KMAP in gate 22, I am 100% sure that questions will definitely belongs to any one of these model of questions what we have discussed. Because apart from this, there is no scope to frame questions. So you can expect if there is a single questions from KMAP, it will be definitely from these models which you have seen now. So hope everything is clear. You don't have any doubts on this. Students who are watching the sessions, you haven't liked it yet, please give a thumbs up. So having said that, so let's go into the next chapters, which is basically combinational circuits. Combinational circuits. Okay. So here we have the questions based on half adder, half subtractor, full adder, full subtractor, ripple carry adder. Then based on magnitude comparators, based on multiplexers, and based on decoders. So from this particular topic, so you get questions, and that questions will definitely belongs to any of these 4. And if you ask me, sir, particularly out of these 4, which is the most important one? I mean, where will you get questions very frequently? So one is the first category and the third category. So the first and third are the most crucial one from where we can expect some questions. So I think this chapter is a bit, it is, I have so many questions actually, okay, and these are my own design questions. You can see I have written the question myself. So I don't think we can complete this combinational circuit today. So in the next class, we'll continue with this combinational circuits. And today is December 30. Tomorrow is December 31st. We don't have class tomorrow. So in New Year, we'll continue this session again. So happy New Year to all of you students. Okay. So I wish you like this in this upcoming year in 22, you'll be writing the GATE exam well, and you'll be cracking with a decent score. You'll be placed in some of the prestigious PSUs or IITs, NIT, whatever it is. Okay, so that's what my best wishes for you, and we'll meet again in this live sessions in the New Year. I mean, in the next week basically, and when it will be, so you'll be notified again. Please keep on checking our YouTube channel. Okay, so it will be you'll find the corresponding this thing. Otherwise, there are other way also where we can have the information. Okay, so thank you.